Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez Lambs, and I am making taco pizza tonight. It is a super simple pizza to make. Right now, I'm gonna, first of all, tell me where you're watching from, and thumbs up, hearts, share this video, save it. You're gonna wanna make taco pizza. What we're making tonight is not the crust. We have crust, we're making it. It's my pork rind pizza crust. But right now we're making the topping, the sauce and the topping. And this is so good. You can use it with any of my pizza crusts. I have this pizza crust, pork rind pizza crust, and I have a chicken pizza crust. Either one of those would work great with this. Either one would be amazing with this. And I even have I think I have another pizza crust too. I'm blanking on which one it is. But either one of those would be great. So here is 1 pound of ground beef. It is just cooking with salt and pepper to taste. So your preference on that. I just ran salt and pepper through it a couple times. So it is almost done being browned. While that's browning, we are going to start this other burner over here. And we are going to cook our veggies. So this is a taco pizza crust. It's like a fajita almost. Taco pizza. It's kind of like a fajita pizza, but the seasonings are more like a taco pizza. So the veggies are more like a fajita, but the seasonings for our sauce is more like a taco. So we're calling it a taco pizza. Now I have 2 bell peppers that are cut. You can use whichever colors you want. We're using green and yellow. You can use red and yellow. Tell me which flavors you would use, which flavors, I keep saying flavors, which colors of bell peppers you would use. You can use 3 too if you want extra. This is gonna be plenty for our pizza topping, but you can use more if you want, 1 more. And then I have half of an onion cut into small chunks like this. So 2 bell peppers and 1/2 of an onion, a medium-sized onion. And we want to cook this in the oil. So we're gonna cooking this in the oil. And we want it to start sauteing. So while that's sauteing, I wanna just kind of mix it around first. And this is gonna be on top. This is gonna eventually mix with our meat. And we're gonna put this on top of our taco pizza sauce that then we're going to put on top of our pizza crust. Now, you could tell me if you would use my chicken crust or my pork rind crust. Which one would you use? Tell me that in the comments. Tell me where you're watching from. I know that I'm in Colorado and it snowed last night, and now it's all gone and it's cold, but it's not terrible. In Maryland, I think that they're getting ready for a lot of snow, like a foot of snow. So it's gonna be a whole different world over there. I'm not there. My husband is there. The girls and I are here with my mom, who's over there. She's my sous chef today. And really grateful for that. It makes it so much easier. So I'm gonna turn this down just a slight tad. And we're going to focus now on our pizza sauce. So we're gonna come over here to do that. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
So some of you may know her as Keto Grammy at my brother's house. Here we just call her Mom, or Grammy. We call her Grammy or Mom. I have a
smaller container which might be easier.
This is good, thank you. So I have 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce. If you can find tomato sauce that is sodium free, that's obviously going to be the best option, but it is still okay if you do not. 2 cans of 8 ounces. And then we have 1 6-ounce can of tomato paste. Now you are gonna have some leftovers, which is exciting because we actually have recipes, which I have a recipe for my leftovers. The leftover ingredients from this taco pizza. So if you like pizza and if you like tacos, this is such a great combination. If you like both pizza and tacos, put both in the comments. If you only like one of those, pizza or tacos, tell me which one you like. And that's cool too. All right. Now we're just gonna add to this, but I'm gonna come over here because I hear my meat burning. Or browning. It's actually gonna be really great browned, extra brown. And we're gonna check on, hello Barb, hello, so great to see you. From the screen, there we go. So great to see you. And I am going to just mix this around. I'm like standing on my tippy toes. I am not this tall. Here's how tall I am. I feel like I need to get up higher over these. I am only 5 feet tall. Most people think that I'm really tall and I'm not. Until they stand next to me and then they're like, Christina, you're so short. And I said, yeah, I've been that way since I was really young. Hi, Renee, hello. Okay. Ashley, so Barb, and yeah, well, I'm really excited about all the partners that are joining us. And here's this. Now we're gonna come back over this. I need to see if I need to turn up my other burner. I think I do. We're gonna come back over here. I'm gonna turn really down low my meat so that it doesn't burn. And then I'm gonna start mixing this. You're 5 feet too, just 5 feet. I mean, also Renee, like 5 feet 0 inches. I'm 5 feet 0 inches and ½ an inch. So sometimes I say 5½ and people think that means 5'6". Or sometimes I say I'm 5 and they're like, 5 what? And I'm like, 5, just 5. Only 5 feet. All right. I think I remember that. Okay, thank you, Barb. Excited. And what was I gonna say? Renee, when I met you, oh, you made crock pot spaghetti with ground beef, broccoli, slaw, and roused marinara sauce. That sounds delicious. Okay, here's my sauce. In my sauce, I am putting these spices. This is a teaspoon of garlic powder. Just enough. A teaspoon of garlic powder. Mom, we're gonna have to fill this back up. I know you got another big one.
Yeah.
A teaspoon of paprika. And whoop, teaspoon of paprika. And thank you. A tablespoon of cilantro, like not ground cilantro. This is cilantro that is leaves, dried cilantro. A tablespoon of cilantro. And then a tablespoon of chili powder. Oh, I can stick this one in here. Great. Tablespoon of chili powder. And then a tablespoon of cumin. Mom, can you check the crust real quick, please? And then mix those peppers. I hear them. Now we've got this for our pizza sauce that is taco pizza sauce. So this is gonna go on top of my pork rind pizza crust, which should be up on my blog soon. It's not yet, but it will be up there soon. Or my chicken pizza crust. Splattering this. All right, now.
Christina,
Okay. We're gonna take a look. All right, so we probably just need to, it might be okay. I think maybe let's pull it out.
pull it out.
Yeah. All right, so now over here, we have our sauce ready, and we're going to move our peppers and our onions. You wanna get them about translucent. So they're gonna cook a little bit longer over here. And we're gonna mix them with our, I know I can't see you, huh? That's good though. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, we're gonna mix them with our meat. And then we are ready to go. Not my husband, well him too, but he's not here. My dad and I do that a lot. I am sure you all do that. Sometimes I text my husband and I call him my brother Nick. Sometimes I text, then I just told you that my dad is my husband. He's not. Like, I know it's actually something that your brain does. I learned a long time ago. that your brain, it's not that where you just forget, it's actually that your brain, whenever you go to access people's names, your brain goes through this file folder of people that are close to you, and then it looks for the name as fast as it can, and sometimes it doesn't find, it finds whoever's closest in that file folder. So it's not actually that you don't know people's names or that you don't remember them or that you're forgetful. It's actually really a thing that your brain does as it accesses those file folders. So don't feel bad about it if you do it too. You have 5 boys and you call each of them somebody else's name. You call them my husband's name, I call them my brother's name, I call them every name except their name. I hear you, Renee. That's funny. All right. My mom does it too. She calls my kids, my brother's kids' names and vice versa, especially if they're in the same place together. She does it less here when they're not here. All right. But when they're together. So, in addition to this, for my husband, the whole thing that I was talking about, oh my gosh, is that I have these jalapenos for my husband and I. My dad and I, oh my gosh, my dad and I, not my husband and I, my dad and I. So we will put those on our portion of the pizza. Tell me if you would put jalapenos or habaneros on your portion. And then now, once these are soft, they're ready to go. You can make them as crunchy or soft as you want. And then you're just making your pizza. So we're gonna be putting our sauce on our pizza crust that has already been cooking. And it's obviously a little darker here than here, but it's okay. And then we're going to put our sauce, and then on top of the sauce, you're gonna put your meat and veggie mix and your jalapenos. And then on top of that, you're going to put your preference of shredded cheese. So you can put, we're gonna use mozzarella and cheddar, but you can use like a Mexican mix, or you can use whatever, a Colby Jack, whatever you want. Pepper Jack, that's what I would use if it was just my pizza. I would use Pepper Jack only. It would be so good. So what kind of cheese would you use? This is like your taco pizza, so it's whatever you would use on tacos. So we would use cheddar often on tacos, or Pepper Jack. And then you're gonna have leftover sauce, and you likely will also have leftover meat and veggies. So then stay tuned for what you can do to that. There's a lot of things you could do that with that, but we'll have another recipe with that. If we have leftovers, we should. So that's it. I hope you have a wonderful night. Try this pizza. Tell me what type of crust you would use. You're gonna wanna eat it. It is so good. And from my mom's house, Tina, to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Bye.